everybody. Now we're going to look at the price mechanism in action. How does the price mechanism operate to remove excess demand or excess supply? And this is really quite clever, and it's known as the invisible hand. And this is a term that relates to the work that was first done by Adam Smith, an economist, and he was pointing out that the forces in the market of demand and supply will be able to, on their own, allocate resources invisibly without us even having to do anything. You can see in this first diagram that at this price below the equilibrium price, our quantity supplied is here, our quantity demanded is here, and therefore we have excess demand. And we need to get rid of this excess demand. In this diagram, when the price is above the equilibrium price, our quantity demanded is here, our quantity supplied is here. And in this situation, we have excess supply. So in each case, we want to know how does the free market, how do the forces of demand and supply get rid of the excess demand or excess supply? So in this situation where we have excess demand, because the price is below the equilibrium price, more people demand the product and less firms want to supply it. So therefore, what happens is through the price mechanism, the price gradually will go up. And as the price goes up, the amount that businesses want to supply will extend along here. They'll start to want to supply more and more and more because they're receiving a higher and higher price. At the same time, as the price goes up, the amount that people demand will start to contract because as the price goes up, they can't afford as many units. And in the end, as supply extends and demand contracts, the two will meet at the equilibrium where demand equals supply. If we look at the other situation with excess supply, you can see here that our quantity demanded is less than our quantity supplied when the price is above the equilibrium price. More firms want to supply than people want to demand because the price is too high. Therefore, what will happen is slowly the price will decrease towards the equilibrium price. As the price falls, this causes more people to demand the product because more can afford it. So demand extends. There's more of it. We move along this line due to the fall in price. And businesses, the amount that they want to supply contracts because they're receiving a lower price for the product they're supplying. And again, as demand extends and supply contracts, eventually they will meet at the equilibrium where the quantity demanded is equal to the quantity supplied. And the invisible hand, or the price mechanism, has removed the excess demand or the excess supply.